Hey everyone, I'm Jay Cohen, editorial director here at Feedfeed, and today we're in the kitchen with our friends at GE Profile to kind of show off our new smart appliances. They outfitted our test kitchen, and we think the best way to show them off is with this Lemon Shaker Tart. It's super easy, super delicious, super tart, and I'm gonna show you how to make it. The actual base of the filling is just lemons that we're going to slice and macerate with sugar and salt, and then you just add in 2 eggs. That's it. That's the entire filling. And then the crust is just as simple. It's 4 ingredients: butter, flour, sugar, and salt. The whole base of the filling is a lemon that you just have to shake with sugar and salt, and it macerates and becomes super tart and soft and delicious and syrupy, but like seeing is believing, so let me just show you. You want a nice sharp knife. You want to get thin slices, as thin as possible. You're probably seeing all these seeds as I'm slicing them. We are going to take them out. We're all about no waste here at Feedfeed, so what better way than using the entire lemon from top to bottom. I took all the seeds out of the slices, now I'm going to pack them into a mason jar. And then to this, we are going to add half a teaspoon of salt and 1 cup of granulated sugar. Seems like a lot, but you're going to see it all melts down. The fruit, there we go. Are you ready for the shaker part? You literally shake it up. The whole point is we want these lemon slices completely covered in sugar, and the sugar is going to start to pull out all of that juice and make a beautiful syrup. And then we are going to put it out on the counter for 24 hours and shake it every so often. Meanwhile, I cured a lemon yesterday, so we have it already done. As you can see, this jar transforms. The syrup is clear and thick and beautiful, and those lemon slices are nice and soft. And this is our filling. All we're gonna do is add 2 eggs to it, and you're done. While I'm going to shake this up with the lemons, I want to beat it just ever so slightly, just to kind of make sure it's nice and homogeneous so you don't get any chunks of egg. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to shake it some more. All right, this looks beautiful. So there we go, a beautiful lemon custard in a jar, all together. All we gotta do is make the crust, par-bake it, and we're gonna be good. Now we're going to make the crust for our tart. First things first, I forgot to preheat the oven, so we're gonna do that. Luckily, while your hands are covered in lemons and butter and everything crust, you can just ask your kitchen hub to preheat the oven for you. Hey Google, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Hey Google, why is it called a Lemon Shaker Tart?
According to SBS, Shaker Lemon Tart, also known as Ohio Lemon Pie, this dessert with a marmalade-like filling was considered a specialty.
It's from the Ohio Shaker community, which no longer exists. Lemons were difficult to grow in the American Midwest, so the pies were prized offerings, and they didn't want to waste any bit of the fruit. There we go. 4 ingredients is all it takes to make this super easy crust. We are going to grab a food processor and dump in 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. Then all you need is 1 stick of room temperature butter that I've just chopped up. You don't want it ice cold, you don't want it melted. I find that softened butter is kind of the perfect texture for a crust that stays together, but it's also easy to push in. And you're just going to let it go until it comes together into 1 ball. I'm just going to dump it right into a 9-inch tart pan. Crumbs like this, totally fine. And I typically go in with a measuring cup, and that's my favorite way to push up the edges. Again, don't worry about tears in the bottom right now. Right now, let's just get a nice, beautiful lip of the crust. Fair warning, it totally looked like you didn't have enough crumbs to cover the crust, but just like that, you did. All you need is to keep on pressing till it covers the complete surface. Use a measuring cup to smooth it out. Now we're going to pop this in the fridge to chill for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna bake it. We're gonna throw the tart into a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. And just like that, I get a notification when my timer is going off. Our crust is part baked. I am now just going to add in our lemons. So I'm just going to kind of place them out, and then we can pour over the custardy filling. We're gonna pop this back into the oven for another 20 to 25 minutes, just until the custard is set. The best part about having a GE Profile Smart Oven is how beautifully even everything bakes. I'm gonna pop this right onto a plate. Look at that beautifully blonde shortbread crust. It's just glossy and gorgeous, and the lemons, so easy, so perfect, so beautiful. I'm just gonna garnish up with some mint leaves and lavender sprigs. Time to slice it up. Give it a try. There is nothing like a lemon shaker tart. The reason why, it's like, you think of the cloyingly sweet lemon tarts of like everywhere, and this is not that. Because you're using the whole lemon, it adds just a hint of bitterness that's just so beautifully balanced by the sweetness, pinch of salt. There's just so few ingredients, but it's just like greater than the sum of its parts. This recipe is A+. Thank you so much to GE Profile for outfitting our test kitchen with the best appliances. We had so much fun playing with a GE Profile Smart Oven today. If you want to get this recipe for my lemon shaker tart, you can head to thefeedfeed.com, and we'll see you next time.